an evening of many windy feelings. It's very windy. Not as windy as last night. We have less trucks here than last night. We have 6 trucks here currently parked. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is room here on the right for at least a few more trucks. And there is a 7th truck here, and there is another truck way down by the suborbital tank farm, but it's just parked on the side of the road there. So that's about 8 trucks at least. I saw a bunch of other trucks over by the Starbase sign too. So there's like another 4 trucks over there too. So let me know if the audio is good. Just starting out here, I'll be live for a little bit tonight. Maybe we'll see how long it goes. The year is 2023. The planet is yes, we're still on Earth here. Got a tanker pulling out. Room for the next one to come on in. It is a chilly evening here. I was able to upload some good videos today. I'm kind of happy about that. Other than that, the State of the Union. How about that? Let me know if the audio is good too. I have it on a little bit underneath my jacket here. The State of the Union here at Starbase. I, Paul Makos, president of these areas of Earth that I'm standing on, hereby announce, what else should I say here? State of the Union is here at the tank farm. We have about 6 trucks, maybe 5 now, but there's a 6th one here to the right. And that's about it. It's mostly just a kind of a not very well attended Friday night. Yeah, the work never stops. As Tom Greeny says, the work never stops. That's true. Yep. There aren't very many trucks here, not many workers, so they're mostly just offloading different gases and things. I wanted to see if anyone has any info about some stuff from a few days ago, but I will get into that as the night progresses. Maybe I'll do it. I'll save you all some time and just ask the question now. There were a bunch of, I think, investors here at the SpaceX area over the last handful of days. And so the question is, do you have any information about which investors were here, and what was all the any inside knowledge, any burning information that could be useful for all of us to know? Let us know. Let me know here in the chat. That is the question. We have the Starship 24 on top of Booster 7. It's still there. They did not switch out Starship 24 for another one overnight. It's still Starship 24 there on top. And they still have probably Booster 7 is still probably underneath the Starship. It's kind of hard to switch them out, but yep. Hey Lincoln. Moreira. Cool. Nice to see you. Nice to chat with you. So that is not the Black Knight satellite that other people talk about. That is in fact just the black Starship at nighttime. There is something else called the Black Knight satellite, but we are currently looking at the Starship 24 and Booster 7. It is a pretty loud evening here. I can unplug the mic to give you a few seconds of the ambient sound. Prepare your ears. Here we go. Again. I think I saw someone waving in front of the camera there. Wasn't sure who it was. Hey Ray. See what we got here. I think this is an oxygen tanker. Yeah, we got some oxygen coming in. So we have nitrogen, oxygen, and methane now. So they got all the different things. Kind of cool. They have a kind of a purple color on that one over there. And there's a few more coming in right now too. There's another truck here on the right just pulling up, and we got another 2 back there as well. 2 more in the back there. Oh, that one's a methane pulling into the main gate over there. So we got some methane coming in here tonight as well. That's the only type of gas that pull into the main gate there. Unless he just went to the wrong entrance. Can't really make out what it says on the truck over there, but yep, probably methane. All right, that's all I got. If you guys got some information, I can talk about other stuff too, but that's everything. It's just a kind of a they're doing a lot of offloading of like a routine offloading. A recently created new routine of the offloading of the a lot of different liquid gases here: oxygen, nitrogen, methane. They got some helium back there too. The time now is about 8:05 p.m. Central Time. 8:05. And that's all I got. I uploaded a video when I was at the the NASA Showcase Expo over there in Galveston, Texas, a couple days ago, maybe 3 days ago. I can't hard to remember what day it is. It is currently Friday though. I took photos the morning I got there. Well, I got there in the evening, and the next morning I got there before breakfast, around 7:20 or so, 7:15, and I went to every booth and I took photos of anything that was there. There were a handful of booths that didn't have anything out that early in the morning, but I took booths, so you won't see any people in those photos. I put 1 or 2 photos of myself in that video I uploaded, but it's kind of I labeled the video like music focus science study NASA Showcase Expo video kind of thing. So it's got some interesting music in the background. So you got some really cutting edge mission proposals by engineers and different space companies around the United States in that video, and it's maybe something you can glance at every now and then and see some of the most up-to-date proposals and things happening at NASA and in the wider community of space. So it's a pretty neat compilation. So there was a road closure today. I don't know what happened. If any of you know what happened today, have some of the skinny on what was happening, you can share it. Let me know. So I'll count the trucks we got. We got one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 here. And we got another one back here. That'll be 9. And you got at least one more back there too. So that's 10. Maybe another one behind it. So that's 11. I think there's 2 trucks back there. Yeah, at least 2 trucks. Maybe 3. 10, 11, maybe 12 trucks altogether. But yeah, I think there is a road closure scheduled for tomorrow, starting at 8 in the morning again. So tomorrow is, I'm not sure what today is, but I'm pretty sure there is a road closure for tomorrow. Unless the next one's Tuesday, but maybe someone here can tell me if there's a road closure tomorrow. I'm not remembering what day today is. I've done so much stuff this week that, yeah. Does anyone know what today's date is? Is today a Friday? Is it a Saturday? Or is it a Thursday? If today is a Thursday, then Friday I'm pretty sure there's a road closure. Otherwise, the next one scheduled is a Tuesday, because Monday is a Martin Luther King Day. So SpaceX is not having any road closures, and the library in Brownsville is going to be closed on Monday. So. But I will get on camera again. Welcome to these, what is it? Welcome to this, it's not a subdivision. It is not a, welcome to this territory. This is the State of the Union address here at the Rocket Launch Center. Ocean Camera Rocket Launch Center here in South Texas. This side of the road where I'm standing is the Ocean Camera Rocket Launch Center, and in partnership with the Embryo Space Inc. satellite. So this is the State of the Union. Welcome, people of Earth. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Ray. Again. I get some shots of the Starship here. I guess the one of the biggest things happening tonight is all the venting. It's kind of continuous. They have, you know, when a lot of you know this, but for the new people, when the gases, the liquids that these tankers offload into the containers behind the in that orbital tank farm gets a little bit too warm, then they have to vent it off because they can't use it. So That's why we see all the venting around here. A lot of the venting is due to just the liquid fuels getting warmer toward room temperature, and they got to release it. So, but we're only looking at oxygen and nitrogen, in this area that we're looking at, nitrogen, liquid oxygen, and some water. So all these trucks, I believe, just have either nitrogen or oxygen in them. So if they do any venting over here, we're just going to have more oxygen and more nitrogen. So. Over to the right, we have this stack on the very far right of the screen. That's for, I believe that's for the next to the liquid. That's next to the methane farm over here on the right. So that may be involved with methane and stuff. So we got some methane over there too. If any of you are following the wreck dig, the dig at the wreck, the dig challenge, I did get a message back from one of the preservation people, the regional person for this area for shipwrecks, and I probably should have done a video today, but. I will do that video and do the day 6 of the shipwreck challenge. I gotta make that video, but I have to read the letter that was sent to me by email, so I haven't read it yet. I've kind of scanned through it, but I did get some information on the shipwreck here at Boca Chica. Yeah, it was like a really long letter, so it's not something I could have just read a paragraph. There was more information than I expected, so I get a lot of good info coming out for that next day 6 of the shipwreck challenge. Thanks. Ron says, yep, God bless everybody, right? Yep, that's good stuff. Hey, Ederson, Nori de Araujo. Interesting name. Ederson. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It is a liquid nitrogen pulling out with the purple lights. Liquid nitrogen. Let's see what this one is. See what we got here. Oop. Liquid nitrogen again. Liquid nitrogen. I'll zoom in on the next one that pulls out so you can see the writing on it or something. You can kind of see the nitrogen word there. Liquid nitrogen. That's just a meeting ground tonight. Just open forum discussion. I have the capability of sending people a link to co-host a show with me. If anyone has video and audio capability on a future stream, if you reach out to me, send me a way for me to send you a link. I can, if you have a camera, you can. We can have YouTube now has made it easy for me to have 2 people on at the same time, me and somebody else. So if you ever want to be on camera, let me know, and you can talk about what we're seeing here, or if you got something else you'd like to talk about. That'd be great to chat with you. Or if you know somebody that would be good to chat with, put us in connection. You can do that. You can be the liaison, and help that happen. That'd be great. In other news, Elon and Phidias have yet to hug. That is still possibly on the cutting board. It's still yet to happen. It would be great to see Elon and Phidias get the hug, and that would be a monumental occasion. And I too would love to see Elon and Phidias hug. So my 2 cents are out there. If you know Elon, or if you know Phidias, and if they're able to coordinate space and time, as Michael likes to say, at Boca's brain, let's see if we can, if that can happen. That would be an amazing thing to happen. So, putting out the positive vibes, the good information, visualizing success. All right. Well, whatever you're going through, I hope you're going through something good. If you're going through hell, they say keep walking. If you're going through heaven, maybe slow down a little bit. You don't want to walk through heaven, but you might want to walk as fast as you can out of hell. Let's see. Michael says, is that liquid nitrogen or nightly gin? Yeah, it could be. Not sure about that, Michael. You know, maybe this is just a large brewery, and it's been kept under wraps. Maybe they're kind of getting ready for prohibition here, and this is just a large distillery. Elon, welcome. Good to see you. You know, I would ask that you prove that you are Elon. There are about 50 million YouTube channels named Elon Musk. If you were able to prove that you were Elon, I would get on camera and jump up and down about 5 or 6 times. But welcome. I appreciate the hello. Phidias, if you know Phidias, just a reminder that Phidias would love a hug. I think he's still over there in San Francisco. If you guys can coordinate space and time, I know you're a pretty busy guy, but welcome, and thanks for being on the Earth. Good stuff. We are all connected. That is like the biggest message I have. All people of the Earth, all beings throughout the universe and the solar system, we are connected. And not only are we connected, we are the same consciousness. There's only one consciousness in the whole galaxy, and there's only one consciousness in the whole universe. The thing that makes it a universe, one verse, one being, one universe. There's only one universe, and that universe has consciousness. We are proof of that, and yep, just in the most subtle state of the, when you, like a tree dropping all of its leaves, the higher up in consciousness you get, the more pure, the more with less and less characteristics, the more into bliss you get, the less other people you think about. So the more up into the consciousness you get, the more happy you get. People typically aren't happy when they have a lot of other people around them, but so when you get into meditation, you go through a bliss state, and the higher up in meditation you get, the less you think about your arms and your legs and your vehicles and your bank account and your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your kids. When you're sleeping, or at least when you're awake in your higher states of awareness, the less other people you think about, because you're in the zone. And the reason you're in the zone is because you're in the more subtle, less happening states. And so there's two extremes of being. One of the extremes of being is being here and now with all the differences. But the other extreme of consciousness is the most subtle, where you kind of drop all the leaves of the tree and you get into the more less and less stuff happening. And as you leave the body into the higher dimensions in the other states, there is less and less going on, and you eventually reach a bliss state. And beyond the bliss state and beyond the mind is an even more subtle state. And you could say at the base level of the universe, or at the highest level, or the slowest frequency, however you want to think about it, there is just the one being in the less with less features. It doesn't have arms, it doesn't have legs, it doesn't have thoughts, it doesn't have feelings, but it is awareness, it is living, and it is everywhere. And that base state of the universe is the one being, you. It is you, without all your thoughts and feelings and emotions. So in that beyond the bliss state, there's only one being in the whole universe. And as that being comes back into the bodies and into all the elements in the universe and begins to have a mind and thoughts again, that being once again sees itself as separate, and it reaches the most extreme state of the universe again in materiality. So you, the one being, are the only thing that exists in the universe, and you exist in all the bodies, all the different bodies simultaneously. And so that's where we are. I am everywhere, and I am everywhere because there's only one I in all the universe. There's only just the one I, and that I does not have a name. But when it's here in materiality, you are I, or I am you. We could fight about it, but I insist that I am you. No, and then you say, no, I insist that I am you. And then I insist that I am you. And then, but there's only one I in the universe, and I am you, and you are I am I. I am the I. Where's Jessica? I don't know where Jessica is. I heard she was here during the New Year's. On the 31st, I heard, yesterday I was told by some of the people here, but yeah, it's a good question. Good question. So when there's only one being in the universe, when there's only one consciousness everywhere in the universe, the most interesting thing that consciousness can do is to work with itself in all the different bodies in a positive way, because that's when the most interesting things can happen. Imagine that one being has existed forever, was never created, will never be destroyed, because it is the only thing that exists, and that being has existed forever. It was never created. It is the base level of all that is, and that being just continues to do things, just continues to do things, because there's nothing it can do but do stuff or not do stuff. It can do stuff, or it can not do stuff as well. So, and the meaning that comes to life is what it chooses to do, and the meanings it puts on things. So, the meaning of life for me in this body is whatever I choose it to be. The meaning of life for you and your body is whatever you put meaning on. So, the meaning of life is for you to create, and if you haven't created meaning yet, then you just don't have any meaning. But or you accept somebody else's meaning. But the meaning of life is really for you to create for yourself. Let me see what was said here. Andre Souza says, Jessica's location is just a state of mind. Okay, so that's an interesting comment. That is possibly, that's pretty good there, Souza. Pretty good. Hey, Elena. Thanks. Nice to see you. But so that's another important thing. You know, there's nothing in the universe which is just, right? Because everything in the universe is connected, like I said earlier. So everything is connected. So the meaning is whatever you put the meaning to be. But everything, and beyond just being connected, everything is. There's nothing which is a simulation. There's no simulation in the universe. Everything is, and everything is connected. So there's nothing which is illusion. There's no such thing in the universe as illusion. Everything has meaning in relation to everything else. So, yep. Even thoughts are things, because when you get out of body, you can actually interact with thoughts in almost a physical way. So, yeah. Anyway. But, you know, whatever. Yep. Even thoughts are things, everybody. So. Yep. No belief necessary. That's true. If you were able to get out of your body, you would be able to see thoughts if you had that, if you developed that talent to be able to be calm. A lot of people, when they get out of body, like I was in the beginning when I started going out of body in 1996, the difficulty when you happen to go out of body, hey, good morning, afternoon, is not to get too excited, because it's such a powerful, ecstatic, amazing experience that people, you know, when you get excited, you jump up and down in the air, and when you're in your body, you jump up and down, you normally jump up and down, you use your muscles and everything else. So there's somebody here. Let me see if he wants to get on camera. Hey, if you want to get on camera, I have a microphone and everything. You're welcome to chat.
Sorry?
You're welcome to chat.
Okay,
or
that's fine.
Okay.
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul. Okay, I'm Stephen.
Stephen,
From
nice.
Canada.
Nice.
I'll let you do your thing. I'm just here for a tourist.
Good.
Thanks. You like, right?
Yes. All right. So when you jump up and down, you move your arms and your legs. And when you're meditating or when you're doing stuff like that, the idea is to let go of your muscles and everything, because the neurons in the body are connected to your muscles. So just as thoughts are things, and the astral body and the mental body are actual things, so just like you can move your finger just by thinking about it, when you think about jumping up and down, you actually come back into your body and you start moving your arms and your legs and everything else. So the trick about going out of body is it's not so much about going out of body. Yes, that's difficult, and it takes sometimes a lot of focus and but once you get out of body, the difficulty, once you succeed in getting out of body, is staying out of body, because you'll get so excited and happy that you'll want to shout and jump up and down, and that'll bring you back into your body. So when you first breach the en passant, when you breach the, what is it called by Elon says, the barrier or something like that out there in the for humanity or for civilization, or the pass not or something like that, is one of his favorite phrases. When you breach that, the difficulty is to not get too excited, because that will bring you back into your body. And the way to get past that is just to have as many out-of-body experiences as you can, which I did when I was 19, 20, 21 years old. And Bahi, Richard Naley says, yeah, okay, pretty good. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds good. Dieu de Dames sounds interesting. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Bahi. Yeah, so just to go out of body as many times as you can, if you want to develop that ability to transverse the universe in the different dimensions. And then you are a galactic universal, whatever you want to call it. You are actually an astronaut without the rocket ships. You're a space traveler. And eventually you reach the base level of the universe. I want to thank Senti. There's a gentleman named Senti, S-E-N-T-I, and he edited the newest clip of the stacking of the Starship on the booster. And I just want to encourage you to check out his YouTube channel. There is a link in the description of that video. The stacking of Starship 24 is a 2-minute clip. I gave him like 30-40 minutes of video footage, so he's just doing that out of the goodness of his heart. He's a good guy, and it's exciting for him, so it's exciting for me. We helped each other out, and yeah, Senti edited that, and check out his stuff. See if you like what he has. Thanks, Senti. Turned out good. All right, I'm getting up on the 45-minute point. Is I'm looking to do another 5 minutes here tonight, and I think that would be a good place to stop. Whatever you're working on, I just encourage you to keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's what I'm trying to do myself. All right, Michael says, a true story. When I was younger, I had a lot of out-of-body experiences when I took mushrooms. That's awesome, Mike. Michael Zimrowski is on the board as far as out-of-body experiences. Good stuff. Yep. Yeah, when I was, after 4 years of out-of-body experiences, I did mushrooms one time, psilocybe. I grew them myself. I got some spore syringes at the age of 24. And I experienced that they kind of enhance your senses. So that was my first experience with mushrooms. And then almost a year later after that, I did some other stuff, which was I did mushrooms a second time, but I haven't touched mushrooms since 2001. I've only done them twice, and they are powerful, very powerful, and good stuff. Good stuff. If you read the book I wrote, The Golden One, an out-of-body book, you can learn more about my story there. I think I did a interview with Carrie Cassidy in 2017, I think, or 18. I think it was maybe 2018 or 19, maybe 2019, August of, I think, 2019. Carrie Cassidy, Project Camelot. You can watch a video of that interview. That's all I got. That's a little bit of my story. Michael has some good stories as well. Have you ever done any videos, Michael, of some of your experiences? I'd love to take a look at them. I like looking at people's stories and their perspectives on things and stuff. Then I can follow up with some questions or whatever. All right, well, whatever you're going through, everybody here, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're looking at from, I'll be on for another 2 or 3 minutes, but thanks for tuning into the stream. Wish you the best. We are all connected, and not only are we connected, there's only one of us in the whole universe, and we are the same spirit in all the bodies. There's only the one spirit, and that's why we're connected. It's not like we have a big connection and we don't have a small connection. There's not even a connection. There's just the one being, but it's easy to talk about when you say there's a connection. So yeah, there's a connection because there's only one of us, and when you have you can say my hand is connected to my hand. Yeah, if there's only one hand, then they can't be connected. There's just a one hand. So but we can use the word connected so people who haven't reached that level of understanding can kind of talk about it. Shabbat Shalom, Helena, and everybody here. Shabbat Shalom if you're celebrating. And I'm not Jewish, but I like the Jewish tradition as well. And I should have bought some grape juice today, but I didn't. Yep. Shabbat Shalom, Helena. Good stuff. All right, in the last 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I'll leave it here. I guess, no, I'll have it on the Starship. Here we go. Last 30 seconds, last glimpse of the Starship on this evening. I don't know what day it is, but tonight we are looking at the Starship. Wish you the best from every corner of the universe. Thanks for joining. We will meet again because there's nothing else we can do but meet each other in these different lifetimes. And I'll see you later. Good night. Good day. Wherever you're watching this from, whatever dimension you're looking at, and however you're doing. Adios.